Welcome back to We Are the ATLAS, 1 player, 10 questions, 10 answers, episode number 8 with AK DegenGeneration. Hi AK, should I call you AK? Hi AK, what's up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, how
Thanks
you
for
doing, man?
having me. Nice to meet you.
You're welcome. Very nice to have you here, and yeah, 10 questions, and it's gonna be quick. But I'm very happy to see you finally. Like, I see you in chat all the time, and you do a lot of trading, and we can talk about it later. Okay,
Yeah,
question number
absolutely.
1 is really easy. If you want, you don't need to answer any questions. Like uh, your real life name, like I'm Volker. It's a tough name for you, probably. It's a German name, like Volker. So
Yeah.
what's you?
Yeah, people just call me AK.
Just
That's my
AK.
alias. It stands for Ace King. So I play a lot of poker,
Oh,
and it's also my username in like a couple of other games like DeFi
cool, cool, cool,
Kingdoms or ENS.
cool. Yeah, I'm Phoebe. That's my initials. Like, and now I'm old, so I'm OD Phoebe now. Yeah. So poker, we have to come back to that. I want to play poker with you. I'm a big fan of poker too. I played many
Cool,
years,
man.
but yeah, cool. Yeah, that was question number 1. And question number 2, if you want to tell us, uh, how old are you and where are you from? You don't need to answer.
Yep. I'm 40 years old, and I'm originally from Canberra, in Australia, and now I live in Asia.
Nice. Yeah, that's very interesting because all the people, they all like above 30, I would say. Like I only had one guy now under 30. All like older guys, all veterans from gaming, and it's kind of very interesting, very nice. Yeah, cool. So
Yeah,
you,
I was quite surprised with the demographic as well.
yeah,
I've chatted to a couple of people on DM, and it seems that the average age is older than I expected. At least the people who hang out there a lot.
yeah,
There's obviously enough noobs that tourists that come in and out.
yeah,
They
yeah.
might
That's
they might
normal.
be a different demographic.
Very interesting. Nice. Right on to question number 3. What was the first computer game you ever played, and what's your all-time favorite game?
Yeah, I honestly I can't remember because I'm so
Mhm.
old. My
Come
first
on.
game. I do kind of remember playing some of the Nintendo, the black and white, the red and white machine. But as
Hmm.
long as I remember, I've basically been a racing
Racing.
fan, our game fan.
Nice.
So, Mario Kart from the early 90s, Forza, Sega,
Gran Turismo?
yeah, GT1, GT2.
Nice.
GT2 is probably, I count that as my all-time favorite game.
Nice.
I remember back then my brother and we probably
I,
clocked 1,000 hours,
yeah, yeah.
easily over 1,000
I,
hours
I,
on
I
that
had
game.
I think it was a double CD, and if you rub on the CD, it smells like tires or something. It was a special edition or something. It was really cool. Like, I loved that game. Like all yeah, it was cool. And
It was way ahead of its time, way ahead
yeah,
of its time.
and also the physics, and it was really, really nice. I mean, I used to play Ridge Racer and stuff like that, and I'm also kind of raced. So you must be pretty stumped about the announcement yesterday about the racing league from the guys. The,
Yeah, yeah. I mean the racing games. Very excited about the Opel Jet was actually the
Chat,
first
yeah,
ship I bought.
cool, cool.
And I was like, well, maybe there's going to be some racing in the future.
It was also my first trip actually over Chat. Very cool, very cool. We jump to question number 4. What kind of music do you like? What's your favorite song, artist, or genre?
I don't really have one. I sort of listen to everything now. I grew up listening to rave music, so techno,
Yeah.
house, trance. I grew up listening to like old school stuff like Chemical Brothers, Fatboy Slim, Sasha, Carl Cox, like stuff from the 90s.
Yeah, my
Um,
my time.
yeah, I the newer artists like Dead Mouse, Sub-Zero, I listen to
Mm,
that as well. But I don't really have a particular genre that I listen to now. It's just everything.
yeah, yeah. I did. I went to a lot of underground techno parties in old Russian bunkers, and it was crazy times. Like here in Germany, there's a lot of techno going on, and it's still I live in Berlin, and if you want to have a party now, I could go out and have a techno party. That's what I love. Like it's really cool. Nice.
I would love that one day.
Yeah, but if you ever come to Berlin, I show you some nice places like with really cool techno. Nice, nice. Question number five, about the movies. What's your favorite movie?
Um, don't really have one, but I'm a science fiction guy all the way. A lot of the science fiction series I watch a lot, and I keep on rewatching.
Me
My
too.
wife gets really sick of me when I start watching Star Wars
Nice.
for the like 50th time. You know, Star Wars, Star Trek, the whole
Everything.
shebang. Usually when
Yeah.
I turn on, Disney or Netflix, I'm
Uh,
just, browsing into sci-fi and seeing what's on.
yeah. It's. I guess it's the game also, since we all into sci-fi and Star Atlas. Like, I watch every TV series. Like, and then it's like I run out of new content, and I have to rewatch all the older stuff. And like right now, it's Raised by Wolf. Probably I like the Foundation series. It was from last year, maybe. Yeah, I watch all of it. It's cool. Nice. So a sci-fi geek. That's cool. And then next thing, food. It's gonna be interesting. Like you're Australian, but you live in Asia. What kind of food do you like?
Um, I'm not so much of a foodie.
Hmm.
I do have a sweet tooth, so anything desserts, chocolate, donuts, ice
Yeah.
cream, anything that's
Okay.
unhealthy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a big foodie. Like my friends here in Asia, obviously being in Asia, they're always going to Michelin restaurant,
Mm,
going to places where there's a big queue or a long waiting list. I'm just I'm just not that sort of guy.
nice. I lived in Korea for a few years, and I went to Japan a few times. So yeah, I love Asian food, like Korean barbecue. In Japan, they have crazy stuff like all the sushi and yeah. I, Yeah, but the sweet tooth, the Denmark guy, the Viking, he also just said pancakes. He's like you, just sweet stuff.
Pancakes.
Yeah,
Yep.
nice. Let's go to question number seven. How did you find Startless?
Yeah, so um have been following Solana ecosystem for a while. Obviously, by default, you'll be following all the deals on FTX and Alameda. I some of my Asian friends were participating in the TGE. I think it was back in July, August. So that was the first time I heard of it. That was around July, August, before the TGE on FTX and Radium.
So pretty early you jumped right in. Did you do the IDO or the posters?
Yeah, I unfortunately I did not.
Oh,
My friends made very good money on it. I think the Stylus TG price was like 0.2 or
yeah,
0.5 cents or
it
something like
was
that, like very low.
pretty
Yeah, so
low. Yeah.
they made good money on that. Unfortunately, I did not participate. But then
Yeah.
I sort of regretted, and then I aped into all the ships
Oh,
afterwards.
yeah, nice. Yeah, I missed it too. I came late. Like I think the first trips November, December, maybe beginning of December. They were pretty low when I got in, like, and then they pumped end of December. Um,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're never too late, and we have a long road ahead of us. And with the ships, I think if they can fulfill all the goals from the roadmap this year, we should be fine. We should be fine. And that's the next question: what got you hooked? Like, why are you still here? Like your friends made money?
Yeah,
Are they also still here?
yeah.
Or?
Maybe I think a couple of reasons. The community is one of the top reasons. I mean, I'm in a lot of discords, like
Me too.
you know,
100 plus.
at one
Yeah,
point over 100,
yeah, me
and
too.
I would say, especially in the first couple of months, the SA Discord and the community was the best, the friendliest, the most welcoming. It was like a big family. I met a lot of like-minded people and friends. And I think for a lot of us, especially our age, where we're into the whole science fiction thing,
Mm,
it's sort of an alternate reality or a metaverse. Which this, if I were to be in the metaverse a couple of hours a day, this would be where I would be, and that's why it clicked with me so much.
like yeah, like we grew up with all that stuff, and now we have the chance like to get something like this going on and VR and on the blockchain. Oh, it's so fantastic. Nice, nice. And yeah, everybody says the community, it's like special. It's crazy. It's very nice. Thank you. So, and big question, what's your favorite chip?
Good question. So we briefly mentioned. So my first two purchases were the Jet and the X5. Um, the X5 remains one of my favorites. It's just looks like a versatile ship. It's a relatively cheaper entry price. It's got the nice weapons on it. Um, I spend a lot of time looking at the larger ships as well.
Mm,
I do have a C11, so I'm
yeah,
always looking at its specs and what it looks like and imagining what it would be playing it or flying it or what have you. But I think my favorite ship would actually be the O-Pod, especially when they launched the trailer of it. It just looked like such an awesome machine.
cool. Yeah, it's a really nice ship. One day I gonna get one. Not now, but one day I gonna get one. Nice, cool. Already the last question. What are your goals for the future? You plan to do a guild or like what you plan in Startless? What you trying to achieve?
Yep. I am trying to spend time with the community. As you mentioned, whether it be in the SA Discord or the Guild Discord, just to try to help people on board, especially non-gaming people or non-crypto people. It's quite a steep curve to learn about Solana and
Yeah, yeah,
using a wallet and fiat on ramps,
yeah.
and then onto the whole mechanics and economics and tokenomics of Star Atlas. It's actually quite complicated, um, and I'm just trying to help the community in that sense. To me, SA is more of a hobby, and in the future, if the game works out as expected, spending a couple of hours in this metaverse and an alternate reality would be, I think, a very interesting time spent for me.
Nice. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get all the like I have so many friends, and all gamers and sci-fi fans, but they're scared of blockchain, they're scared of crypto. It's too complicated, like onboarding and exchanges, and then the wallet and all the scams going on. It's gonna be tough to convince them, but I'm confident if we get at least a showroom and maybe a little bit of Scream, they will see it's something nice going on there. So I hope a lot of people come to Startless and to Solana. You heard about PUBG yesterday? PUBG is Krafton, the Krafton group is joining Solana. They made a deal with the Solana Foundation. It's
Yeah,
another big,
I did see it on Twitter. I
uh,
think for SA, we're probably a couple of months out. There's not enough right now to really
yeah.
onboard that many players anyway. But I'm quite active in some of the games on Avalanche
So
or
you,
Harmony.
you
Yeah,
Imperium Empires and stuff like that
yeah,
on Avalanche,
um, mainly DeFi Kingdoms,
DeFi
and a
Kingdoms.
couple of other like um, more
There's a lot
simpler
of,
games.
uh,
But you really need to have like a couple of months of development and actual gameplay
yeah,
before the people come. And when the people come, then you can start doing the fiat on ramp,
yeah.
and making it more accessible to the everyday gamer.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, that's probably the reason why they don't make advertising. Like if you see the ships dropping today, I mean, it's a few $1 million like coming to the market, and but I can understand they don't really want to do a lot of advertising about it because they have to show something, to the gamers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Nice, nice. And the guild is the club. I forgot to ask. Or you already joined the guild, or you just in several guilds, or
Yeah, I joined the club guild a couple of months ago, and they've been really good in just providing information and supporting everyone.
they're huge, big player guild. Nice, cool. That's already it. And we always have a little bonus question or shout out or whatever you want to tell us. Anything we need to know. Want to say hello to somebody? Tell us about
Um,
something.
yeah, not really. Shout out to you for helping out
Yeah,
in the Discord so much. There's a couple of guys like you who spend so much time there. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the dev team really appreciate it, and really keep up the good job.
yeah. It's nice. It's as you said, the community is so good. I met so many new friends already, and right now that's why I started the series, just to see behind the name in the Discord, and it's really cool you're talking to us now, and I think a lot of people will like it, and yeah, thanks so
Yep,
much,
my
man.
pleasure to be here, man.
I'm very happy about this interview, and I wish you all the best. Good luck with everything. I
Okay.
hope we see us in the races. I I have a few offers from one or two guilds like to join their racing team. I really want to do that. I hope we get that racing module going end of the year maybe or beginning of next year. Nice. All the best,
Yep, will
man,
do, man.
and thanks very much. Huh? Bye bye,
Okay, take
and
care,
we
dude.
we talk
See you.
later. See you.